Right about this time, we'll bring this young brother on. You know, his father is someone very well known, you know, especially people around my age, coming up. The Supreme team was very big on the streets. There was the music Supreme team with C Divine, the mastermind, and Just Law, the superstar. And then there was that street Supreme team out in Queens, Sufton, and all of that, all out in Southside Jamaica, Queens, Baisley, 40, all of that. I just so happened used to run with some dudes from Queens back in the days who moved to Now Rule and were very immersed in that whole scene. So yeah, right about now, I'm gonna bring the young God on. Let's give him a Godcast welcome to the young God, Supreme McGriff Jr., aka P2. Welcome to the Godcast, young bull.
What's going on? Thanks for having me, Lord.
Yeah, had to give you that applause,
Yes, sir. I
Make you
appreciate
feel
that, man.
welcome.
Yes, sir. Feel right at home with the applause, man. How you, man?
I'm great, brother. How are you?
I'm great, man. Life is great. My team won today. I won some money. I bet on the games every Sunday. My team won, so life is amazing.
So who is your team and how much did you bet and how much did you win?
Um, my team is the New Orleans Saints, and I got this thing with some people that I used to know from like maybe a couple years ago, and like they do their little pool that they put in or whatever like that. But this week it was special because the guy who runs the pool, he's an Atlanta fan. So me and him had a personal side bet of $400. So I won. I took his $400, and then I won the 280 that was in the pool. So I won a nice, a little 680.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, just for
Okay,
doing nothing.
okay. For
Yeah,
watching
just for
football for a
yeah for
day. That's
doing
not
for
bad. That's
yeah
not bad.
for going to eat some buffalo wings and watch my team whoop their ass.
Now, how did somebody from you are from New York, yes?
Absolutely, South Jamaica Queen. That's where I'm
So
from. That's a
how the
fact.
fuck does somebody from South Jamaica, Queens become a New Orleans Saints fan? Like what Twilight Zone are you coming from?
Okay, so let me. Everybody always says that it's so far fetched and all that shit.
Because
Okay,
let me just say for the record, like when I
yeah.
was a young kid and I didn't
hmm
really understand about the allegiance of where you're from, I was a Dallas Cowboys fan. I loved
Ooh.
Tony Dorsett. Hold up. I love Tony Dorsett. That was
hmm
my guy.
hmm
Um, and so he played for the Dallas Cowboys. It wasn't until later where I understood the science of like allegiance to where you're from. Like I had never been to Dallas. What the fuck am I doing voting for rooting for the Dallas Cowboys? Like that shit didn't make no sense really. Like so later on I became all New York
New
across
York,
the board.
everything.
Although
Yeah.
I was always a Yankees dude or whatever, but
hmm
I went New York across the board.
Well,
And I
let
just
me.
really don't understand how people root for teams, especially have you ever been to St. Louis, sir?
No, New Orleans. I've never
I
been to
mean,
New Orleans.
you've never been to New Orleans. You see what I'm saying?
Never.
So how in the F are you a fan of a team where you ain't never even been to the city?
Listen, man. The
Explain
first,
to the people.
the first college football game that I watched was Texas versus USC in the championship game, and Reggie Bush. Like I never seen this is my first game that I'm watching. This had to be maybe '05, and I was a little ass kid, and probably was like 9 or 10 years old. And like Reggie Bush was just doing some stuff that I've never seen on the field before. Like he just looked incredible. So I'm like, you know what? I
That's
like
how
this
I
guy.
felt about Tony Dorsett.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, this guy is fucking amazing. He's fast. He's shifty. He's just so he's like a superhero to me. He's like a Flash. So I'm like, you know what? I like this guy. I'm gonna root for this guy. I'm gonna be a fan of this guy. Like that's what I had made up in my mind. And then he got drafted number 2 overall to the Saints. So I'm like, yo, I'm going with him. I don't know nothing about no football. I don't know nothing. I just know Reggie Bush. So he got drafted to the Saints, and I'm a loyal person. Like, you get what I'm saying? So Reggie Bush got drafted to the Saints. I'm a Saints fan. Then I just started loving the Saints, And then a couple years later, we won the Super Bowl. And as the goal of what you're saying is with me being from New York, rooting for New York teams, I'm not a loser. I'm just gonna put that out on the table right now. Listen, I'm not no loser, bro. So I'm not gonna vote for no losing ass team. You feel me? I'm gonna rock with the Mets. I gotta rock with the Mets by default. I'm from
Nah, see, I
Queens.
don't rock with
I'm
the
from
Met.
I'm from I'm from Queens though. You feel
I
me?
know. I hear you.
I gotta go with them. That's home team.
And
But
they some losers, bro.
we
They
was in the
some
World.
fucking
Hold
losers.
on, hold
I'm
on.
from the Bronx, bro.
Respectfully, we was in a World Series 5-6 years ago. Respectfully,
Yeah, respectfully, but
we was in the
respectfully,
World Series.
the Yankees got like what, like 28 fucking
27.
championships.
I think like 27.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So
I played baseball. I
we
played
can't even
baseball for
compete with
9
that.
years. I played baseball for 9 years, so I
What
know a lot about
position?
baseball. I
What
was
position did you play?
center field and left field.
Okay. What
Yeah, I had a
number did you
cannon.
bat? What number did you bat?
In the lineup number is 5. 5, and then sometimes I batted leadoff.
Okay.
Yeah. I was
Solid hitter.
batting
You're a
leadoff.
solid hitter.
Yeah,
I
that's
could
a
tell
fact.
you're a
That's a
solid hitter.
fact. That's a fact. I never hit a home. I never hit a home run though. I had an inside the park home run though, but I never hit a home run. But my average was always like 380, 390. I was always on base. My on base percentage was crazy. I never hit a home run, but they know, yo, this kid is gonna get on base and he's gonna steal them base. I was the fastest person on my team, and I was the
Right.
only black. I was the only black kid on my team too. So like
Well, that's why you'd
them,
be leadoff.
yeah, this Spanish dudes ain't like me at first, but they had to respect it though. They had to.
So listen, let's get into the history.
Mm-hmm.
You come in, you followed by some big footsteps. Your father is very famous / infamous
/ notorious.
/ notorious.
Mm-hmm.
In the hood, within hip hop music, his name has been quoted multiple times, along with other people like Pappy Mason,
Mm-hmm.
and just the organization, the Supreme Team in general.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like growing up under that type of shadow? Like, when did you find out that your pops was supreme? You know what I mean? And start and not just a regular father, you know what I mean? And when you start hearing the stories.
Okay, so I didn't find out to maybe, I want to say 10 years old, 10 or 11. I was in a barber. Like my mother, my mother. I was in
Now let
private
me
school.
say that's pretty late to find out.
Yeah, definitely.
That's pretty late. Okay.
Obviously, he was in jail for the longest since 2002. So it wasn't like he was raising me or anything like that. So
So wait, as long as you remember, he was in jail? Like when you were born,
yeah,
he was in
he
jail?
probably no. He probably went to jail when I was like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So
he
you got
wasn't. He
vague
didn't.
memories?
Yeah,
Or
it's
you
vague.
kind of
It's definitely no. It's
okay.
vague. Definitely vague. It's not like crystal clear,
Right,
But
right, 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 right.
but I was in a barber shop or whatever on Merrick Boulevard. Everybody that live in Queens know Merrick Boulevard next
Yeah, I
Millennium.
know
And,
Merrick. Mm-hmm.
a couple of the barbers in there, they know my pops. They cut his hair. They was cool with him. They used to work for him, whatever the case may be. So like I get a lot of love in this barbershop. I'm just thinking, they giving me love because I'm a kid from the neighborhood. I'm not really registering and processing none of the information, but they always show me love. People will come in there, they'd be like, "Oh, that's Preem son, that's this, that, and the third." Because around the same time, my uncle had just came home from doing 19 years or whatever. He was also a member of the Supreme Team. So around the time he came home, like I was going everywhere with him. Like I wasn't really outside like that. I was a good kid. I played baseball. I'm going to school in Manhattan. I never was really moving around Queens like that. My mother wanted to isolate me and have me off in Manhattan. She didn't want me falling under the realms of the Supreme shit and all that. You know, she didn't want me falling into that lane. So she
So
had
you
me
were going to
in
like
the
private school, yes?
yeah. I went to private school. Yeah, so my whole entire life. Yeah, and
Mm.
so you know, I was going to the different hoods with my uncle driving around. Then, you know, me going to the barber shop, and then I'm like, yo, Preem, why everybody keeps saying I'm Preem? So who's this Preem guy? So I looked them up online. Then you know, I went to my mom, like, yo, mom, like, you got to tell me the stories. Like, what's going on? Like, who is this guy? Everybody keep talking about. Oh, they in the barber shop. Yo, he looked just like him. Like, I'm hearing the whispers and the chatters. Yo, he looked just like him. Oh my God, that's Preem. Oh, you know, I'm hearing. So I'm talking to my mother. So my mother broke it down to me. I got like 7 different versions. I got a different version from my aunt. I got a version from my mother. I got a version from my uncle that just like came home. I got the different versions from the guys that was coming to the barbershop, like, and then Black Just. And then I guess around this time, like my dad was about to go to trial, maybe like a year and a half after I found out or whatever, he was going to trial in '07. So Black Just son, Jashawn, like him and my dad was in like heavy communication. So he called Jashawn like, yo, go get him, like bring him to the neighborhood, bring him around. Like he don't need to be up under his mother and them females his whole entire life. Like let him be around some other different type of shit. So Just came to my crib. He brought me the Basie projects, and you know, I was ever since then I just been outside, and you know, I just was presented like, okay, you're Preem's son, okay, like what are you gonna do now? And this is all being presented and thrown and cast upon me at fucking 13 years old. Mind you, I'm not a
Right,
grown man. I'm not in my 20s. I'm fucking 13 years old, and they just put me to the wolves. Like, okay, go be great now. Okay, your prime time, go be a fucking legend now at 13. So it was like a lot
right.
of like it was like a lot of like fucking like the weight of the world was on my shoulders because I'm like, how am I like what like I'm lost now. Like I never been outside before. Like I play baseball. I'm a center fielder. Like you get what
You
I'm saying?
never
Like
been
how?
outside. You've been going to a private school all this time, and it's
Mm-hmm.
almost like here you go, your preem son. Like, do you want to be the
Yeah.
do
Do
you
you
want
want
to
to be
run
the
some
heir
shit?
apparent? Yeah. Do you want to be
Right.
the heir
Do you want to be
apparent?
the heir apparent to the throne?
Yeah.
And you're like, hey guys, I'm just a kid. Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
And like grown men, like the grown men is like they telling me all these fucking war stories and all this great shit. I'm like, yo, like I'm like flabbergasted and like overwhelmed with stories from 95 different people within a week time span, and it's like overwhelming. Like what the hell, bro?
So how did you feel? What I mean, what was there a part of you that felt scared by this? Was there a part of you that felt
I was in awe. Like
tempted by it?
I
Like,
was
oh
definitely
shit, I might could be ill nigga out here. You know what I mean? Like
I felt
I'm just
like
keeping it real. Like I don't know. Like
yeah,
tell me
yeah.
what was going through your mind.
Um
Cause that
so
shit could be scary too, bro.
when I'm hearing these stories, I just felt like inspired and motivated. Like I'm not hearing about allegedly him, the dealer and the kingpin. I'm not hearing about those stories. I'm hearing about the cars he was driving. I'm hearing about him directing these movies. I'm hearing about him being in the industry. I'm hearing about him doing basketball tournaments. I'm hearing about him opening up
Mm.
barbershops. I'm hearing about the women. Like I'm hearing all this shit. So I'm like, yo, like it's like
You're hearing
like
about the
they basically
flash shit.
yeah, they telling me a movie. Like he's literally a movie, bro. He's a walking movie, and they're telling me this shit. So I'm like, yo, like, in my mind, cause you know what's so crazy? His birthday is 2 days after mine. Like my birthday is September 17th. His birthday is September 19th. So I feel like we have a soup. Aside from me being his son, me and him being the same sign, I feel like we're so similar. So
What
in my
sign are y'all?
mind, we're Virgos.
Ah, same here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Virgo gang. So
What's your born day?
September 17th, 1995.
I'm September 17th, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Word is born to the father. 68.
Wow. My pops is the 19th, September 19th.
Come
So
on, bro. There's a lot of
yeah,
very
great Virgos. Great Virgos. Virgos is the
yes.
best.
Very,
Virgos is the best sign. I'm gonna be honest with you. Virgos are the
you
best
just said
sign.
You just said it. I
Kobe,
didn't.
Kobe, Michael
A
Jackson,
lot of people.
Beyonce. Like, come on, we can go. But
It
yeah, so
goes on and on. Nas, on and
yeah,
on. Dougie Fresh is the
yeah,
17th. Vinny
that's a
from Naughty
fact.
by Nature is the 17th. Um,
Wow.
yeah,
Wiz
there's a lot of
Khalifa,
people
2
on
Chains.
that particular day is the 17th. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. So we was talking. What we was talking about? Oh yeah. So when I'm listening to all these
So
stories
you're
in my
hearing
mind,
the good stories. You're not hearing necessarily the some of the gangster shit.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
I heard those stories, but I really didn't care about that because the way I looked at myself, I always looked at myself like my mother had me wearing Gucci loafers and Pradas going to school. So I
Mm.
always felt like I was an ill nigga. Like even at 8, 9, 10 years old, like I'm feeling myself because my mother always had me in the. You get what I'm saying? I was like I was really spoiled. Like I'm the only child. I'm the youngest grandkid of 13 grandkids. Like I'm spoiled. So I always felt
Wow.
like I always felt like I was that dude. So me hearing those stories in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna be iller than that nigga. Like, I'm gonna get more girls than him. I'm gonna get more money than him. You feel my? So you know, a young kid thinking, well, I'm in my own brain. I'm in my own world right now. I'm like, I'm gonna
Right.
be iller than that. I'm like, I'm gonna be iller than that nigga. Like, so now with me telling myself that I was gonna be iller than him, I think I tried to. I tried to like do a little bit too much too early. Like I really was like running around like a chicken with my head cut off, like just trying to get into too much shit instead of me just trying to master and focus my school and my academics. I felt like I stopped caring about baseball. I stopped caring about, the shit that mattered to me before I realized who my dad was. Like, like I had a whole nother life before I realized who he was. But now I'm in my late teens and I'm feeling myself. I'm getting money. I'm talking to girls. Like I'm driving cars. I'm driving people from the project cars to school and shit like that. Like, and then when I'm not doing that, my mother driving me to school in the Range Rover. Like I'm feeling myself way too much. So I guess this is what my mother was trying to keep me from. Cause like all the shit that I cared about, I stopped caring about, and I just ventured off to a whole nother lane.
So I mean, did you try to dabble in hustling? Like, was that something that you tried to get into?
I never dabbled in hustling, but I definitely dabbled in scamming. Cause I'm from the era of scamming. I'm not from the era
Right.
of
That's what
drug
the
dealing and
young
all that
boys.
shit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not in the
Tell us
era of all
about that
that shit.
young boy shit, the swipey
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
Tell us about the
I was
swipey.
I was definitely engaged in the swiping life, and it was really really lucrative for me, and I definitely took advantage of it, and then it was good while it lasted, and then shit be good when it's good, and then when it get bad, it gets real bad. So, I had to like it statute of limitations. I'm good. It was a minute ago, but I had to I had to take a step back from that shit and try to focus and do some other shit. You got to be wise enough to know when to do it and when to get out and when to just chill out. You feel me? And I feel like I'm definitely wise enough to know when to say when.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, I'm sure you heard all types of different rumors about your pops, different
Hmm.
legendary things. One of the things I used to hear about back in the days was that the Supreme team had bulletproof baseball hats. Did you ever
Mm.
hear about this?
Yeah, I heard about the bulletproof hats, the bulletproof cars, and all that shit. Hell yeah! But
But
they
the
said that was
bullet
Prince though. They said it was Prince. It wasn't my dad. It was Prince.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
See, now that's the type of things that we would like to clear up, because when the what the Lost Boys say, he said bulletproof something, bulletproof baseball hats. Like that was just for our era, for the people from our era, like that whole bulletproof baseball hats. That said to us, like, yo, these dudes is on a whole next
Another
level.
level. That's a
Like
fact.
they
And
getting bread where they customizing baseball hats to be bulletproof. Like I'm sure that can't be cheap. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
like
So I was just wondering,
like four
hey, yeah,
thousand dollars, $4,000 to get your hat bulletproof.
is that what it cost? Four
Yeah.
thousand. And have you ever seen one of these bulletproof hats?
Uh-uh.
No. Okay.
No,
Because I'm
no.
wondering how comfortable is this motherfucker? like, does it look like a regular fucking hat? You know what I mean? Or does it look all big and bulky and shit like that? like, I just always wondered that. I always wanted to see one of those
I mean, I don't
fucking
believe that shit though.
bulletproof
I don't believe.
baseball hats.
I never believe those type of stories. Some stories are just too like too vivid. Like it's
Well,
no, that's
that's
bullshit.
what I'm saying. And seeing, and another thing, I'm like bulletproof baseball hats, and I'm like, who's testing these motherfuckers out?
Exactly.
like who's gonna test it out to know that this shit really worked? Or
It's
is
really
niggas getting
bulletproof.
their money? You know, yeah. Is it really bulletproof? Like, and
Hmm.
who was making these shit? These were all questions I just had
Exactly. It's like yeah. That's
in
I
my
don't even
mind. Like,
believe that.
what the fuck?
That's
Bulletproof
too far.
baseball
It's too
hat.
that's too far fetched for me to believe.
Maybe they even said bulletproof hoodies or some shit too. Like, it was
No,
just
it
some, yeah.
definitely wasn't. It was the hats and the
It was
cars.
the hats and the cars. Okay.
Yeah,
Because cars we've
yeah,
heard of, but the
yeah.
hats, that was like for
It's a
some
folk
street
tale. It's a
dudes to
folk
do
tale.
that,
It's a folk tale.
right? But that's what
Hmm.
added to the legend of,
The
you
mystique
know
of
what I
the Supreme
mean?
Team. Yeah.
Of the
Hmm.
Supreme Team and all of that. I mean, I was pretty young when they was doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like, I had my man's Divine and Danny. They was
Hmm.
from South Side, Jamaica,
Hmm.
Queens, but they moved to New Rochelle,
Yeah.
but they was some super street dudes, and you
Hmm.
know what I mean? And they
Yeah.
just used to love to like go back out to Queens and shit, you know what I mean? And I just used to love to just move around and get out of New Rochelle and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
we might do some robbery or some shit like that, and then take the loot out to like a pawn shop out in Queens and shit, get the bread, and now we
Yeah.
go and you know what I mean? We go get some weed, we go on Jamaica Ave, go get some kicks and the dust patient hats and all this type of shit. We go get fly and you know what I
Yeah. Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Do all the stupid shit that we used to do back then. But those dudes was like, yo, they was enamored with the Supreme Team. It was just like, yo,
If you
these
grew up in that
dudes.
era, you definitely was enamored with that shit.
Yeah, it was a big thing. And we in cabs and shit going down Sufton and all that. And they showing, those start, that's where all them niggas be at right there, them stores right, on the corner of Sufton and I forget what it was, but
Something in 121.
yeah, some shit like that. And
Hmm.
yeah, man. It was part of hip hop though, and the whole legend of it. That's when like hip hop was really taking off. You know what I mean?
That's
And
back in that era when the hip hop dudes was looking up to them. They was looking up to all the dealers and the kingpins and shit.
right, and so a lot of your rappers that you see with the
Were
with the
inspired by
big
them.
rope chains and yes, it was inspired by, you know, and Supreme Team was one of the dude. You had a lot of drug dealers in every borough, but they was the ones from Queens that people really
Yeah,
recognize. You know what I mean? You
absolutely.
got people
It's a
like
couple.
Boy George.
It's some other people that was in Queens that was making moves. It was the Furtado brothers, and then you had the Coley
Oh,
Balls, and then
absolutely.
you had the Fat Cats, you had
Absolutely.
the Ronnie Bumps, you had the Tommy Mickens. They call him Tommy Montana. You had a whole bunch of people, but the team is nothing bigger than the team. Me personally, I'm a young dude, but yeah, nothing was bigger than the team, man. Nothing.
So like what's like one of the illest things stories somebody might have shared with you, you know, like
Um,
damn, that shit was kind of crazy.
one of the illest stories. I mean, it was so many stories, but I feel like when I heard that they was making like $4 million a week or some shit like that, like bringing home 5 million a week, like that just was like that blew my mind. Cause like, what the fuck can you do with $5 million a week? Like that type of shit. The numbers that I was hearing from that era,
five
that
million
they,
dollars a week.
yeah,
A week.
a week. Yeah, that shit just kind of blew
Wow.
my mind. Yeah,
Mm. But see
shit like
now, go ahead.
shit like that just made me feel like, God damn, how many fiends was it to make $5 million a fucking week in one borough?
and this is what was going to get into my next question. It's like, how does it feel to know that, like, to make that much money, a lot of misery had to been dealt out to make that much money
Yeah.
in a lot of different areas. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like it might seem fly to have all these material things, but a lot of people got fucked up over that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, do you feel any way about that? Is there any kind of, you know what I mean?
If I have any remorse or any type of like
Well, just
sentiment,
any kind of just something that you
I
feel like,
mean,
damn, like,
I feel like I mean, it's already like no they was we know they wasn't saints. We know they wasn't perfect, but I also feel like they gave back to the community. They put a lot of the money into the community. I'm not justifying what they was doing. Let's just get that clear. I'm not justifying. But when you put in poverty and you grow up in these hoods and these impoverished hoods, like you gotta make money. You gotta get it how you get it. If everybody's selling dope, if everybody's selling drugs, what are you supposed to do? You either play ball or you sold drugs. Like that was the only two options you had back then growing up. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm not gonna play ball, I'm gonna get some money to feed my family. Like, what do you want me to do? I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I didn't grow up with a rich father or a rich grandfather. I didn't grow up being able to go to private school. Like, not speaking about me, I'm talking about them. Like they wasn't
mm-hmm,
able, they wasn't afforded the shit that I was afforded. My mother worked her ass off, made 160,000 a year to put me in private school. They didn't have parents like that. Their parents was on drugs or on welfare. So how are they supposed to? What are they supposed to do to eat? If they friends are selling drugs, they're gonna go do what they friends are doing. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just the circumstance that you in growing up in those neighborhoods. Like I mean, I really don't feel like they had any other options. You either gonna play ball or you gonna sell drugs. Like there's no other options.
let me tell you, and we might have used like the Supreme team because we knew that a lot of them had knowledge of self. The
Hmm.
fact that they was the Supreme, his name was Supreme. Like,
They was
you
all
don't
God
just have
bodies.
you don't have a name like that without having knowledge of self. So, I'm gonna be quite honest. When we were teenagers, there was quite a few of us that was God body
Hmm.
that was selling crack. We was selling
Hmm.
drugs.
Yeah.
And we knew the black man was God and all of that. Now we wasn't making 5 million a week like that, but you know what I mean. We
Yeah.
was just making enough to stay fresh and all of that. But we used to tell ourselves, listen, you know, somebody gonna sell it. Like they gonna buy it from somebody. It might as well be us. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like that was the justification that we
Hmm.
would tell ourselves. Um, you know. And then we was like, and if we God, then we might as well do it better than them. Like, you know what I mean? Like better than the
Yeah.
85s. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was some whole next way of trying to justify our negativity. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But at the end of the
Hmm.
day, it was still negativity. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely,
But
and
but but
I'm sure all of them, feel they all acknowledge that it was negative. Like when I see them now in retrospect, in hindsight, they all remorseful. People make mistakes in their life. Nobody's perfect, so nobody can't. Who is anybody to judge them for what they did? Because nobody has a clean closet. People done rape people. People done stole from shit. People done been. Everybody does something. So you can't. Who are we to judge? They gotta be judged by the man upstairs. Like we're nobody to judge them. You get what I'm saying? And
mhm,
they all try to steer the youth to do other things to be better than they were. So you gotta acknowledge that fact that they are remorseful and they do deserve second chances because a lot of them got life sentences. A lot of them are dead. A lot of them got multiple life sentences, and I just feel like like okay, they've served what's the saying, they did their time. It's the saying that
right.
people say. I forgot
Oh,
the saying, but
yeah, they did their time to
yeah, I forgot the saying, but
society or whatever the
yeah,
case.
they pay
Oh,
their
they
debt
did
to
the
society.
crime, they did their
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
no,
pay
they
their
pay their
debt to
debt to society.
society.
Yeah, they pay their debt to society. So like, they deserve another chance. Like, there's no reason that my dad should have 3 life sentences. There's no reason Prince should have fucking 8 life sentences. Like, the type of shit that they were sentenced to is like unrealistic. It's not even like for humans. Like, you can't do that to a human. Like, why? Like, they're not fucking terror. They're not terrorists. Like, they didn't blow up 9/11 and shit like that. Like, why did you give this guy 7 life sentences for what?
Well, what's going on with your father's case right now? Bring us up to speed. What exactly is
I
going on?
mean, I really don't know the ins and outs and the particulars of it. Me and him really don't like. He's one of those people, like, he wants his business under wraps. Like, he doesn't let anybody get into the intricate details of what's going on with his case and nothing like that. So I don't want to speak on that because I don't want to say something that's not authentic or out of line or something that he wouldn't want me to speak on. But he's a smart man. He's really a really smart man. So I feel like whatever is going on, I feel like you know it definitely pan itself out, and he might be home one day. That's all I'm gonna really say on that. But you know, we just gotta be optimistic.
I know at one point your pops was running with Murder Inc.,
Hmm.
Irv Gotti and Ja Rule and all of that.
Yeah.
You know anything about that relationship?
Well, yeah. My dad met Irv through one of his like bodyguards on the avenue. Irv was shooting a video in front of my dad's barbershop, I believe. And they were introduced on the Ave, and then they just hit it off and they just clicked. Like, like he was he was uh he was a street dude. He ran Queens. He had his connections. He was doing whatever he doing, and as Irv, I'm pretty sure in Irv mind, he's like, okay, why not be cool with this guy? Like, I can use him. He can use me. It's a mutual thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, so they
Hmm.
just they just hit it off, and then I'm pretty sure they was fucking chicks together. They was going on trips together. They was doing. I'm pretty sure they was doing it. So when you with somebody every day, the bond is gonna build. It's gonna get strong if you with them every day. If you have like minds, like the way my dad thinks, I feel like Irv thinks they definitely have like minds. Like, they want to take over the world. Whatever they doing, they want to be the best at what they're doing. They want to take over the world. So that's how their relationship happened, and it just got strong. It just built over time, like any other relationship would build.
Yeah, and then I know they came at Irv. They try to come at the whole Murder Inc., I guess, trying to act like
Like,
they
they
were
was funding my
involved.
dad.
Right, right, right,
Hmm.
right. Through
Yeah,
their
through
record
their music
sales and
money.
all the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like they charged Murder Inc. with money laundering.
Right.
Yeah. So but I mean, obviously
I
they
mean,
was
they got
acquitted, and
off.
they
Right,
was
right.
found not guilty because they really wasn't doing that shit. Like, whatever he was doing allegedly, he was doing that shit on his own. Why would he jeopardize his friend's career? Like, that doesn't even. But those people play a funny type of game. But that's just how they play.
Right. And
Yeah.
and
If you want,
we
if you
gotta
want to
watch
be, if
how
you
they
want to
play.
be this guy, if you want to be this guy's friend, oh, you don't want to say you're not his friend. You want to keep being his friend. Okay, then we just gonna take you down with him if that's what you want to do. Like, what you gonna do? You gotta make your decision. Your decision. You either gonna disown him or you're gonna go down with him. Like, that's the type of game they play.
Right. Have you talked with Irv Gotti? Do you have a relationship with him?
Um, yeah, I spoke to him a couple times, but I wouldn't say it was a relationship. Like, nah, that's my dad's friend. It's not
Right.
that don't gotta be my friend. Like, he a grown ass man. He's 50 years old. Like, me
Right,
and him
right.
don't got nothing. Me and him don't got nothing in common. That nigga, he probably pop Viagra pills or whatever like that. Like, I'm 20. I'm 25. My shit ready to go immediately. Like, I don't got. You feel me? Me and him don't have nothing in common. But
So
nah,
hold up, man. not to cut you off, but you
Yeah.
know, you done brought up broads more than once in this fucking little fucking interview, bro. You think you a
Yeah.
little fucking player, don't you?
Nah.
You out here doing your little thing, ain't you? Talk,
Nah. Nah.
go talk to me. What do you
I'm
talk
listen.
to me? What you doing out here with these young
I'm not
bull?
going. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like the young kids are saying my body is different, and when they say my body is different, my body is really different. Like, yo, I can't even do no talking, man. But listen,
Nigga,
man, I
how
done
old are
been
you? How
around.
old are you?
What did he say?
Yeah,
I've been around the world.
right. How old are
Man, I'm
you? How old are you?
25. 25.
25. That's it.
Yeah. But let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Uh-huh.
and this is no bullshit. This is no bullshit. Over
Mhm.
200. Over 200.
And I'm gonna
Over
tell
200.
you, I believe you, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you that ain't shit. Let me tell you. Let me tell you,
Okay. Let me hear it. Let me hear it, OT.
son.
Hmm.
As a young, oh, I
200.
don't even know if I should
200 is a
say this.
lot. That's a
Let me
lot.
just. I know it is a lot, but I'm just telling you. At 18, I had you beat,
I don't believe you.
and I'm
And
just gonna
I'm
say,
and
and
listen
I'm just
and
gonna say,
listen
word is bond to the Father Allah.
listen. Crack. Are you including the crackheads and the fiend that was out here?
There's no crackheads in my shit. There's no crackheads involved.
So you don't got no crackhead bodies.
Now, Cipher, none.
Yeah. When you start,
now,
what? How?
now,
Yo,
now,
how old are you?
when you
How old was you
first
when you started
started,
rapping? How old was you when you started rapping? When you had your rap career, how old was you?
21.
I mean,
So this
so
is before that.
I don't think you had me beat at 18. I'm not. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not jacking that.
All right.
I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
not.
it's cool.
I rock with
You
you. I
could
rock
feel
with you.
like you the first one to do some shit and all of that type of shit, but I'm telling you, there's nothing new under the sun. And there actually was flyer niggas than you before you got here. But you might be a fly nigga right now. I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying.
All
I'm not
right.
gonna get all into, you know what I mean? Because some
The
people may,
details.
oh, this nigga Lord is good. But I got no reason to lie. I'm dead ass serious. Like
So
some
you
of these
saying you had me
females will
beat
tell
at
you, some
18?
of
You
these
saying you had me
females will
beat at
tell you that
18?
me and the god Melicon sat, and it wasn't just me. Me and the
Mhm.
god Melicon that I used to rock with, we
Mhm.
sat down, and we was like 18 at the time,
Mhm.
and we tried to sit down and count, and we had you beat. That's all I could say.
All right. We gonna move on from that, but I respectfully. I listen. I respectfully decline that and reject that, but we can move on from that though. But I respectfully reject that.
Okay, I'm just
That
saying the god, the OG would not lie to you. I don't. I'm not here to like, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I feel you.
Try
I
to
feel
beat
you.
you in some contest that would like
Some
I'm
penis
just
swinging
telling the truth.
contest.
Yeah, like shit. You probably had more new cars than me as a young man. You see what I'm
Shit.
saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see? I
yeah,
shit. I always buy a used car. It might be a nice car, but I always buy a used car. See what I'm saying? So, but
yeah,
You can gladly win that because that's real. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So now I'm not
Mhm.
going to say this over here. Like, just know that Lord Jamar brings the realness. I tell the truth. I got no reason
Yeah.
to blow smoke up your ass, young man. So if I
I
tell you
feel
that,
you.
that's word is bond. Okay, that's all
I
I'm gonna
feel you.
say.
I feel you.
But anyway,
Mhm.
let's move on. So let's move up to right now. What you got going on right now? What is young Supreme McGriff?
Well,
And
you
I
see
like
the
the
merch.
t-shirt by the
You see
man.
the
I was gonna say I was rolling right into that. I like
yeah,
the that t-shirt is hot.
yeah,
Maybe if you
definitely.
could pull back just a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's dope. Yeah, you do look a
Yeah.
lot like your pops.
So I got the merch coming out. I'm getting my podcast and shit in order. I've been doing Supreme Sundays. on my Instagram live, interviewing celebrities, interviewing some guys from back in the days. I had Zab Judah up there.
Now
I had
hold up.
Fred. Hmm.
Do you think you're gonna have a problem with that Supreme
Merchandise,
logo? Like
the clothes.
you're
No,
right
by
because
the
of the
I feel I
Supreme.
nah. I feel like by the time they send me a cease and desist letter, I'm gonna already have made like $100,000 off it. So I'm gonna be good with going with another design. I got 30 other designs, but
I
I just
like
put this
that.
one out. I put this one out first because I knew this one would grab the attention of everybody. This one is gonna grab the attention of the world, being that it's controversial. It's my dad, and then it's the Supreme, the skateboard Supreme logo, box logo. So okay, yeah, I already had everybody. Oh, they're gonna sue you. They're gonna First of all,
Right.
stop telling me what somebody gonna. You don't know what they're gonna do. You're a moron. Don't tell me anything because whatever you thought of, I've thought of 100 times already. Of course, I know they're gonna send me a cease and desist letter, but by the time they send me the cease and desist letter, I'm already gonna make my sales. I'm not gonna care.
Let me
So
just
when
say
people,
that I love that attitude because this is what I say to people, especially like on some underground hip hop shit.
hmm
Because a lot of times people are terrified to sample
yeah,
certain music.
yeah,
And yeah, I understand when you're on a major label and all that type of shit. But if you're just a dude on the street, yo, sample whatever the fuck you want to sample. Because by the time
exactly.
if they find you, if your
That
shit
means you
gets big
blew up.
enough where
That
that
means you
means you
blew up.
blew up, and that's
Exactly,
a good problem to have. And you'll probably have money at that point to piece these niggas
exactly.
off. So who gives a fuck? Go ahead and make the best record that you can make, some shit that's gonna
hmm
pull people in and all of that. I like that. I like
That's
that.
the way I think is like, listen, we'll cross that fucking bridge when we get there. I'm not one of those people, one of those guys that's fucking scared of my own shadow. Or yeah, listen, I just do. I'm an impulsive guy. Like I just go, I just do. I'm not thinking about this.
Virgo,
Yeah. I'm just
what you
going.
think
I'm just
about
gonna
it?
go.
Virgos are
Yeah,
calculated.
yeah. I'm super calculated. That's me to the T. Like I'm not. I don't fear anything. I'm fearless. Like I'm just gonna go. Like, I'm just gonna go. I and just believe I know the 75 different outcomes because I've thought about the 75 different. I'm an overthinker. I'm an excessive thinker, but I'm still gonna do it though.
So tell me about reality show that you're working on with
I
other.
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't really. I really wouldn't call it a reality show. I feel like we have more class and more of a more principles and more morals than a regular reality show just based off our bloodline. But yeah, we definitely
So
got
ain't
it in the
nobody
works.
in there fighting each other and on shit
Nah,
like
we
that.
not. We gonna be honorable. We not gonna be with the theatrics and all the bullshit. Like our show is gonna sell itself, and it's more of a docu series. And I spoke to the producers, and I told them I was doing this with you, and they told me not to get into major details, but I can give like a synopsis of it. It's basically like we just telling our story, like as the kids. We're not. It's not so much based on our dads or our dad's life. Everybody knows our dad's stories already. All of our dads. So it's more so based on what we're doing and how we lived as the child and how we grew up and what are we doing now to help
So
carry the
these are the
legacy
children,
through
just to be clear, these are the children of famous drug dealers, yes?
of the children of infamous people. I don't
Of
like using that
infamous people.
term
Okay,
drug dealers. Yeah, we don't got
got
the
you.
drug dealer. It sounds too, you know, it sounds too
Okay.
like yeah.
So infamous
I like that. I like the word
characters.
infamous. Yeah, infamous characters. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And some of the infamous characters would be your
Meech,
father,
Meech,
Meech.
my dad.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I've
yeah.
met
Just
Meech's
just
son
just
before.
just to name a few.
Okay.
We're not gonna go down the whole cast list, but just to name a few. Yeah, myself and yeah, Meech's son.
Okay. And a few others. And
Yeah,
basically,
it's 8 of us. It's 8 of us. It's 8 of us in total.
and
But
it's
I don't
like
want to give.
what's
But I don't
what
want to
yeah.
give the juicy shit away.
Right. But basically
hmm
the basicness is of it is what's it like to be grow up as the child of one of these infamous
Yeah,
characters.
yeah, yeah. It's a growing up hip hop with it with Kingpin spin on it.
Hmm. Okay.
hmm
Well, is that something that's like Does it have a home yet? Like as far as a network or something, or it's just something that's being put together it's in the
No,
works.
no, it's coming soon.
Okay.
Definitely coming soon. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We on the board with that.
Okay. That's what's up. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations with that.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And then yeah, I'm doing the podcast shit. Like I was saying, the podcast shit is gonna go from Supreme Sundays to probably Supreme Therapy, or I'm gonna definitely find another title because I don't want to just limit myself to just doing it on a Sunday. But I'm definitely gonna find another title. But yeah, I think I've been doing pretty decent for somebody that just started the just I'm just jumping into this podcasting world. Like I had some real credible guests on my shit, like Chris Gotti. I had China Mac. I had Cassidy. I had fucking Fredro Starr. I had Zab Judah. Like I've had some good. I had Bangum Smurf. I had Mike Geronimo. Like I had a lot of good guests on my show, and definitely more to come.
Right. Well, your father's respect extends,
Hmm.
to you, which is a good thing. You know what I mean?
But no, I gotta interject on that one. I don't really feel like it does behind closed doors when the cameras are off. But a lot of people don't want to be associated with that because it's too much that entails. It's too much that comes along with the scrutiny of being cool or acknowledging somebody like my dad. Like it's a lot of like a microscope is gonna be on you. So a lot of people that's in the industry, they want to fuck with me behind closed doors. They don't want to fuck with me in front of everybody else because of the scrutiny that they think they're gonna get or the backlash, whether it be coming from the famous other famous rapper from Queens that has an issue with my dad, or whether it comes from the feds or whoever it might come from. A lot of people like to shy away from it. Like, yeah, they'll call me, they'll check on me, but they don't want to do it on the camera. And I respect it. Like, I'm not mad at nobody for their take on things. Like, I gotta respect it. But I've definitely noticed that with me trying to do this industry shit and me hopping in this industry, this entertainment world, I definitely can see what people mean where they say these motherfuckers is Hollywood, or they'll give you your number and then you call them and they don't answer you, or like little funny shit like that. But I embrace all the funny shit. I'm not mad at none of it. I just know the type of person that is that I'm dealing with.
Well, when I said that, I meant the fact that you had so many people willing to come give you these interviews on your
Yeah.
podcast. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what I mean when I'm saying that
Okay.
your father's respect. Damn, I just took my shit out the thing. Your father's respect extends to you because
Mhm.
there's a lot of people out there trying to start a podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But your father's name rings bells, you
Mhm.
know. And when you say I'm such and such son, anybody, if they pops or anybody rings bells, like the Rockefeller name or the
Yeah.
Kennedys. If you say I'm a,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna be a little more open to you than they would somebody else. So, you know,
Absolutely. That's correct.
it can be
Absolutely.
it can be it can be a gift and a curse though, because yes, there'll be other people
It's
that
definitely a gift and a
will
curse.
say,
Yeah.
okay, nah, I don't want to necessarily fuck with you. I had people say, oh, where you're gonna interview young man, the homie's gonna be, mad about
Yeah.
this, and
Yeah.
it's like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't even understand why. And by the homie, we mean the other rapper from Queens that has a problem with your father.
Yeah.
50 Cent.
Yeah.
Um, which I don't have a problem with him. I'm not looking for a problem by having you on here, but I don't understand if it was to come to that, why it would be that. Now
He
there
just
was a
has a
pic.
problem with anything with that has something to do with him, my dad. He's a weirdo.
Well, I understand you took a picture with his son a
Mhm.
little while back, and that was kind of controversial. What
Yeah.
was what was the circumstances that happened under? Y'all just ran into each other, something like that, and just
Yeah, that's basically pretty much what it was. We ran into each other. We took a picture, and like the picture, I sent the picture to one of my friends that's in LA that does one of these Instagram pages where he like glorifies the older guys and the kingpins and all that shit. Like it was a big page, and it blew up. 50 Cent seen the picture, but what made it blow up more was 50's comment when he seen the picture where he said, "I don't care if both these little niggas get hit by a bus, I wouldn't lose no sleep." So that really what made the picture go like explode. Like it was already big, the numbers was going crazy, but when he said he wanted us to get hit by a bus, that's what made the picture go like 50's going at his son, and his son is taking this with the guy who allegedly whatever, and it just went all the way fucking left field. It was on TMZ, it was on the news, shit was on Shade Room, the shit was going everywhere, and they just was like, wow, like the motherfucker said he wanted us to get hit by a bus, and he wouldn't lose no sleep. So yeah, I just feel like people always say that you can't be mad at 50 and because he got, whatever, he got hit up and all this other bullshit. They make excuses for him because he's 50 and they just hoping that he's going to give them a job or he's going to help them do something or they just want to ride his dick. But motherfucker, get over it. It was 25 years ago, 20 years ago. What the fuck are you still talking about it for? You got a show on NBC and you talking about fucking Kenneth McGriff. Like, that's gay, bro. That's really gay.
Well, and from what I understand, allegedly in his mind, he believes that your father is the one that
Yeah,
had
but
him
if
hit
you
up.
if you're deranged, if you're delusional, whatever you keep telling yourself, you're gonna start to believe that shit anyway. So I mean, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that really saying? Like, if I start saying something every single day for 10 years, I'm gonna start believing that shit myself. That's how your brain works. That doesn't necessarily mean that it was fucking true. That just means that I'm a fucking deranged person and I can make myself believe. I've said this line so much that I can make my brain make myself believe that this shit is the real, what really happened. It's kind of weird, bro.
So are you friends with his son, or that was just like a picture that y'all took? Or
Yeah,
y'all
that
cool?
was just it. Nah, it was just like a picture that we took. I'm definitely not cool with Marquise.
Okay.
Marquise is a weirdo. He's a weirdo. Like he's
Really?
like the apple. Yeah, like the apple don't fall far from the tree. Like he's a fucking weirdo.
What do you mean by like weird?
Like
How?
I don't know. He's just weird. Like he's not into what I'm into. Like me and him are like polar opposites. Like I really can't like break it down. He's just fucking weird. Like I don't know. How can I describe it better? Like he's fucking like a nerd almost. I don't even know how to say it. Like he just I don't know, man. He's just a weird individual. Like he's not cool. Like he's not cool to hang around. Like I don't know. Like he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of dudes that you know they pops might be considered cool, and then the son is you just I don't. We
But I
live in
don't
a
even
new
50.
age, bro.
But
We
50's
live in a
not
new
cool either
era,
though.
man.
His dad is not cool either though. Like what is cool about 50?
I
Like
mean, I'm not
he's
gonna
not
get into
cool.
all of that. Our era when 50 first came out, 50 was that shit. Like we was fucking with 50
His
hard.
music or
Yes.
him. His music,
I
yeah.
think I think his music and his it just we bought into the whole thing at that time. I feel like
You bought it.
we
You bought into the David versus Goliath story. A guy that allegedly got shot 9 times and was beefing with the biggest kingpin. Like that's what it was a gimmick. Like you bought into the gimmick. It was a gimmick. Like it wasn't him. He didn't have like pure talent. You didn't. But he doesn't have talent. You bought into the
well,
gimmick.
no, I'm not gonna say he don't have talent. That man was making hits after hits after hits,
Let me
bro.
ask you one question. Let me ask you one question. In your
Mm-hmm.
opinion, you're a music nigga, right? So in your
Yes.
opinion, who's the best fucking producer of all time? Dr. Dre is the best fucking producer of all time.
Hang on. Hang on. Is he?
Absolutely.
I
If
don't
he's
know
not,
about
if
that.
he's
Hold up.
not,
He's one of them.
if he's not, no, listen, if he's not, he's top five. I know you got the Barry Gordy's, you got all these other people. Yes, I know about Motown and all that shit.
No,
I'm
I
talking
was
about for
even
hip hop.
thinking hip hop
I'm talking
producers.
about
I'm
for
thinking Bomb Squad. I'm thinking, I'm thinking a lot of people like that. Because definitely
okay.
Dre was looking up to the Bomb Squad at one point. That's the type of shit he was striving to do.
Dre is a top five producer all
Do
time.
you
He's
know
one
who
of
the
the
Bomb Squad is?
no,
You see?
no.
You see,
Yeah,
the
I don't
Bomb
know that.
Squad, the Bomb Squad are the ones that produced like the Public Enemy and records like that. They produced Slick Rick and shit like that. And they shit was, bro,
Come on, man. Dre's
don't
better
make
than
no
them niggas,
faces.
man.
Bro,
Dre's better than them niggas, man.
nah, nah,
Come
nah,
on. He
nah,
had
nah, nah.
Snoop.
If
He
you
had
don't know what I'm
NWA.
talking about,
It does.
do
But
you
listen,
know
though.
about Public Enemy, bro?
Of course, I know about Public Enemy. Of
You know
course.
about
But listen,
It
though.
Takes a Nation of Millions to Bring Us Back? Have you heard that album from front to top?
Listen to what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
you have. I
Listen to
don't
what
think
I'm
you
about.
have.
Listen to what I'm saying. Dr. Dre is Eminem, Snoop Dogg, NWA, 50, Kendrick Lamar, The Game. Like, come on, bro. You can't even compare no other
Yeah.
producer to him. He's the best fucking producer, bro. And 50
Nah,
had him.
he got a lot of see, this is where we get into different criteria, bro. Like, I'm a hip hop nigga where it's numbers don't mean shit to me. You see what I'm saying?
So what are you
Like
doing in hip hop for if numbers don't mean
Yes,
nothing?
huh?
So what is
What
the
am I
point of
doing
getting it?
hip hop for?
Yeah,
For
like
the
what is the point
love,
of being
bro.
a okay?
Originally
And
for the love.
oh,
For
okay.
the
So if
love
you do
of the craft and
okay,
wanting to fucking also to send a message. Money
okay.
to me and numbers was a secondary thing
So
for
let me ask
people
you this:
like me.
in order to get numbers, don't you have to be loved?
What's that?
In order to sell a lot of records and to get a lot of hits, don't you have to be loved by your fans?
Yes, but then there's other things that go into that too. It's not always organic. When it comes to black people, it's not always just the love of your fans. Then, in order to
Hmm.
cross over to some other shit, there's other things that are involved. And numbers
Okay, yeah.
do lie. Okay. So just because somebody has big numbers doesn't make them the best. Now, I'm not saying Dr. Dre is not one of the best, because he is. But you can't just say, oh, well, he got this guy, and they got so much big numbers that automatically makes him number one. I'm saying
Everybody
that
that he
money.
had, everybody that Dre had was transcendent in the rap game. They changed the game. Everybody, every single artist that he's had under
No,
his
no, no.
belt
First of no,
changed
but
the
that's not
game.
true. No,
It
he's
is.
had
Snoop changed
failures
the
too.
game.
He had the fucking firm and it went nowhere. He had Busta
Listen,
Rhymes and nothing happened. He had Rakim and it never came out. So don't act like
no,
fucking everything he
listen,
touches is gold.
listen.
It's that's not true, young bro.
End up
You got to know the
NWA
full
changed
history.
NWA changed the game. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, but not necessarily for the better. But listen, when
No,
he
no.
was
I'm just
doing
asking, did they change the
NWA,
game?
but let me tell you something. What you don't
Hmm.
understand is when he was doing NWA, he was patterning his sound off the Bomb Squad, who you don't even know. So you can't ever really have this conversation with me because you don't even know the extent of their production. And
So
I
you saying
can't
this?
sit here.
Let me ask
I
you a
mean, I
question.
could
You say.
Google them right now and give you
Let me ask you a
a
question. So you saying
discography
that?
of all the people
So
they
so
did.
are you saying that the sensei, that the student can be better than the sensei,
Oh yes, the
or the
student
sen?
can be. It can be.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that the Bomb
Nicki
Squad
Minaj is better than Little Kim. Nicki Minaj is better than Little Kim, but she patented her whole style after Little Kim. But she's better than Little Kim. Kobe is better than Jordan. Like the student is gonna be better than the teacher.
see, it gets arguable. I mean, is Kobe better than Jordan? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Absolutely,
I'd have to talk to
absolutely,
some real basketball dudes that would
absolutely.
break that down.
Is
And
Drake better than Lil Wayne? Like the student always going to be better than the master because listen, let me break it down to you. Let me break down my synopsis of it. If the master teaches the student everything he knows, and then the student makes a sprinkle a little bit of his own flavor into it, how is he not going to be better? He can learn from his master's mistakes.
because
So how
first
is he
of
not
all,
going to
a
be
lot of
better?
times the master doesn't teach the student everything he knows. A lot of times the student teaches the student everything he knows. So everything the student knows doesn't necessarily everything that the master knows. The master might have held back some shit. You see what I'm saying? And now you running off thinking you know it all, and the master still got some extra lessons that he didn't teach you.
Yeah,
So
that's
don't
true.
don't forget shit like that, young bull. And see, the problem is motherfuckers believe in evolution, and evolution is bullshit. Things don't just get better and better as time goes by. Like, we're not getting more perfect as time goes by. Every generation is not getting more perfect than the last generation. We're already perfect, bro. We're
No, listen.
already
No,
we're
listen.
already God and goddesses, and when you can't get no higher than that. So this
Let
whole
me.
hang on, this whole
Okay.
thought of evolution as though every generation gets smarter and all, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. We've actually lost a lot of knowledge compared to our ancestors.
Can
How
we
about
use
that?
can we use athletes for this one particular segment of what we're talking about? I just want to use the athletes as an analogy and as an
Go
example.
ahead. Go
So
ahead.
you don't think the athletes of today's you don't think the athletes of today's time it's is faster, stronger, and more athletic than the athletes of the 80s and the 90s? Because they are, that's just a fact.
How
So
they
it is evolving.
how is it a fact? How is that a fact?
I
How do you
mean,
know that they're faster?
you watch you come from that era, so you've watched basketball in the 80s and the 90s, and you're
Right.
watching
I
it
remember.
current and
Right.
you
And,
watching
and
it
so some
now.
people would say that the competition back then was way tougher than it is now.
No,
They'll
but the
say that
argument
the
is
competition was way tougher for somebody like Jordan
Steph
and all of
Curry.
these type of motherfuckers. All these niggas. I was just watching some shit with about on Rodman, the 30 for 30 earlier today.
Mhm.
That whole era was just more greater players as a whole. Like the whole league was just a iller league, people will say, even with football and all that. Like,
Listen, no, but the players that played in that time say that the players are more athletic now. They all say it because all of them
do
guys that
they?
played back then, all the guys that listen, I'm a sports dude to the T. All the guys that played
Okay.
back then,
I don't
they're
fuck with
they
sports like that.
listen. All the guys that played back then in that era, they're all analysts now, and they all say that the athletes now are way more athletic than them. Are they saying it because they want to be politically correct? No, they all have that mutual agreement that the athletes now are way faster, way stronger, way more athletic, way more talented, all that shit now. But
Okay.
we can agree.
Well,
We can
I
agree to
don't know.
disagree, though.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
agree to
I don't
disagree,
know.
though.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
We went way
everything,
off topic. We was talking
yeah,
about Dre,
yeah.
and we just went off on a
Everything
fucking tangent just now.
everything doesn't always get better with time. Thank you, Jerome Lewis. It was more alphas back in the day. Today, more betas, he said.
But we're not
Yes,
talking about that. We're
that
talking
is
about who's more
true.
athletic. We're not talking about
Yeah.
that. We have to stay
No,
on
no, but
topic.
yeah, but since we are just going off on tangents, he just took us down another road, and that is kind of true. There is
But let's
more
get back. Let's
alphas
get
back
back
in the
to let's
days.
we can get back to the original thing that we was talking about. So yeah, he had Dre and Eminem was attached to him, which were the two juggernauts of the time of the rap game at the time which he came out. So I mean, if you have that's like adding Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors, who already had a championship, who already had 73 wins, who broke the record. If you just add another piece to them, I mean, they was already great. You get what I'm saying? Like, what the like? He's not talented to me. No disrespect, he's not talented. He had Dr. Dre. He's an ABC rapper. He didn't spit
Oh, I
bars. He's not.
forgot what the
He
hell we was even
yeah
talking about.
yeah
You're
yeah.
good, man.
Yo
You're
we
good. This
not we he
motherfucker.
like like Nas is lyrical. J. Cole is lyrical. Like you have lyricists, and then you have people that can make songs, that can compose a song, and then
Right.
you just have
And 50
then
is
you
a
just
good
got an AB.
songwriter. 50 was a good
No,
songwriter. Yeah, come on, bro. You might have a thing with him, and I understand that, but you're not gonna you can't take certain things from certain people. I don't give a
is
fuck.
he a
Like even if I
is
don't,
he a better
even if
songwriter
I
than Ja
don't,
Rule?
I think they were comparable to each other. To be honest, they had the same. At one point, they had the same type of hits in a way.
Who came out
Like.
first? Who was out first? Ja Rule was out before him, right? So that means
Right.
that means he stole Ja Rule's sauce. If he had same similar shit to him, he stole his shit. He stole his patent.
Uh, I think he took elements of it, but he still had his own shit. I'm telling you, he did take some of that sing songy shit, but at the same time, his energy was different than Ja Rule's. And like, yo, that first whole album, like I can't like yo, I used to play the whole album. Like I can't front. I like Ja Rule singles, but I wasn't rocking Ja Rule's albums like that. I
Hmm.
wasn't rocking his albums like that. Like 50 had shit that you could play the whole from front to back. Like that Mini Men and that fucking what up, blood? What up? Come on, yo, that shit. See, you wasn't there. You had to be there also when the shit was out in the fucking clubs and to see the fucking reaction. Like, I know you wasn't there. You was too young to be there.
Yeah.
So you can't understand the effect that this man had. Like you just can't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you don't even understand the effect that my group had. I'm sure you don't. You don't understand when we was running New York. Like, that just sounds like some crazy shit to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but I'm telling you, bro, I don't care how you feel about the man. You can't take away the shit that he added to hip hop. You know what I mean? And the energy that he brought to the game. And yeah, he did have some good people, great people behind him. You know what I mean? But I've seen those same great people behind other people, and it didn't go as far. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can't just put it just on that. You see what I'm saying? Like them, everything them niggas touched didn't go wasn't platinum or whatever. It was only certain things. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
You got to take that into account. But I don't want to dwell on that shit because we're not gonna, we don't want to turn it into that.
Who's your top 5 rappers all time from New York?
See, first of all, I hate when they say top 5 because I feel like there would be actually top 5 of different eras. You know what I mean? Okay. And I don't like when they say top 5 because that also implies solo artists, and a lot of our best hip hop came from groups. So
okay, so can you give me a top 5 from 94 to 2004?
94
of New York to 2000. I'm just gonna let's go by decades from 94 to 2004 from New York, only New York, 94 to 2004. Your top 5.
Oh, it'd probably be like Jay-Z, Big Nas, what did I say? Jay-Z, Big Nas,
DMX.
Not for me, although that's my boy, but no.
Wow. Big Pun.
I loved Big Pun. Pun was super lyrical. But for my top 5, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be different.
I just wanted to throw some names out there so you can, register.
Yeah.
Everybody always gets stuck after those first 3.
It is because the last 2 is like, damn. You have to really, and you're like from New York.
Yeah.
I guess you might would have to put 50 in there, bro. You might would see, and you don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, but you probably would have to put him in there. Hold up. Let me just, and I'm saying this is for
DMX,
me.
Over DMX, though? How can you do that? Like, what are you basing that on?
Because I'm basing it on me. I'm basing it on what I was playing, what I played, organically. What certain people had soundtracks to my life where I had to play this shit every day.
Would you
and
put
50
Mace or
had
Cameron?
An album like that?
Would you put Mace or Cameron?
I wouldn't put Mace. I might put Cameron because I was very big Dipset. I was very big on Dipset. Hell Rell was my guy. Fucking
Hell
yeah.
Rell. Oh my
god. What? Bro, what's wrong with you? You wasn't
Hell
fucking
Rell.
with Hell Rell? What's your problem with Hell Rell?
He's the worst one out of the group.
Oh my god, you wildin'.
He's the worst one out of the group.
What makes you say that?
Man, nobody wasn't checking for no. Listen, man. Nobody was not checking for no fucking Hell Rell.
Wow, man. Yes, they was. Real niggas was fucking with Hell Rell, bro. Hell Rell was saying some raw shit. See, them other niggas was very stylish, and like Hell Rell was the one that was just straightforward with his.
He was the gully one.
With his gangster. One. Yes, I'm telling you, bro. Like Hell Rell. Yo, I was fucking with Hell Rel hard. I'm telling you, I don't know what you talking about. Like I'm telling you, I don't know. Hey, people in the comments, man, y'all talk to me. But who's y'all top five from these eras that he's talking about?
94 to 2004 only.
Look, Big Shot said Hell Rel had bars.
Is that all that people care about? Is fucking bars? You gotta have
Huh?
more than bars. I said you can't just care about solely about
No,
bars.
it's
You gotta
not.
have
No, I
you
don't
gotta
just
have
care about bars. I care about mostly how it makes me feel.
yeah.
Okay?
You gotta have the it's like 5 or 6 components to being an artist. You gotta have consistency.
What
You gotta have swag. You gotta have charisma. You gotta be able to have good flow in a song. You gotta be a good. You gotta select your beats properly. You gotta have a good placement on your album of the track list. Like it's just other shit that goes into being an artist. It's not
oh
all about
oh
bars.
oh. Now I'm not gonna disagree with anything you just said, right?
Hmm.
But how do you know that? What give
Cause listen,
what makes you the expert? Like
listen.
you
Let me
sounding
tell
like
you.
you some sort of A&R out here in these
No,
streets.
listen. I'm really
Like what makes you know that all those things
listen.
make a MC and all that?
You know how Virgos are. We analytical with our shit. We study shit. If I'm gonna talk about something, if I'm gonna talk about sports, if I'm gonna talk about rap, if I'm gonna talk about like I'm indulged in this shit. Like I really study different components of this shit. Like I'm not just gonna talk and feed you bullshit. I'm studying this shit. I'm
Mm.
watching interviews. I'm listening to shit. I'm in the studio with these artists. I'm around these executives. I'm around the Chris Gotti's. I'm around the Ja Rules. I'm in the studio
Have you ever
with Wayne.
rhymed? Have you rap? Do you
Never,
rap?
never.
Okay.
I'm more like you know the type of person I am. I'm a nigga like Diddy. I'm gonna have somebody write my shit, and I'm so ill, and I'm so fly, and I'm so swaggy. I'm gonna just go write some fire swaggy shit for me, and I'm gonna perform the shit because I'm just a performer. But I'm not no writer though. You get what I'm saying? Like I would have an ill ass motherfucker write some ill shit for me, and I'm gonna just perform the shit because I'm a performer. I'm an entertainer, but I can't write
Right.
though. I'm
And
not.
see, that's what hip hop has become. But for a real hip hop purist, you
Hmm.
know, we look down on that shit. If you're not writing your shit and all of that,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
just performing it, then
Hmm.
it's like, yeah, you're a performer. Like, you know, you're an actor. You acting like you an MC, but you're not a real MC because you're not doing what real MCs do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Real
That's
MCs
that's
sit
why
down and
everybody
write
looked
this
down on
shit and
Drake.
all of that. Right.
Everybody looked down on Drake because he had a ghostwriter. But I also feel like you cannot discredit somebody because they have somebody helping them with ideas. Because all the greats have mental blocks or writer's blocks or some shit like that. You're gonna have somebody helping you with a hook. You're gonna have
Well then
somebody
you know what
helping you with
happens when
something.
you know what happens when you have a writer's block? You don't put nothing out until it goes away. Okay? That's what the fuck a real writer does. Like a real author of a book and all of this type of shit. You're not gonna go out and get another fucking writer to write your book for you just because you can't think of nothing at that time. And then at the end, put your name on it, and then their name's not there. Like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you act like you did the shit. Like in hip hop, that's just not authentic. But at the same time, we understand I shit has adapted or whatever, but you can't be in certain conversations now. When we start talking about top five and all of that type of shit, um, lyricist and all of that, then you can't be in the conversation because you didn't write your lyrics. Now
Let me
you
ask
can
you a
be in top
question.
five. Hang on, you can be in top five entertainers, but you
Hmm.
can't be in top five lyricists
Let
because
me
nigga, you're not lyric, you know, you're not making lyrics.
let me ask you this: the people that you would have in your top five lyricists, were you there when they penned every fucking lyric that they made? No. So you don't know if they had writers or not. They could just have motherfucker that died might be a writer for them. Like you can't judge it like
I
that.
know people that's been in, you know what I mean, sessions with people that we've already talked about and all of that type of shit. These
I
niggas is
know
writing their own shit. You know what I mean?
I've
I've been in
I've been in
plenty
sessions.
sessions with people where we all sat there and wrote our shit. You know what I mean? And at the
I've been
end of
in
the
the set.
shit,
Okay, but
that's
let
what
me
it
ask you this
was.
though. I've been in the session with Lil Wayne. I've been on Lil
Thank
Wayne's
you, Pa
bus when
M.
he. I've been in a session with Lil Wayne when he was recording his songs, right? Okay, Lil Wayne doesn't write. He just goes in the booth, he punches in, he does his shit. But he had a fucking writer. Gilly the Kid was a writer for him. So I mean, I've been in a session where he had no writer. He was coming off the top of the brain. But what does that mean though? Gilly the Kid was
Well,
co-writing for him.
that means that if he had writers at some time, then we gotta, when it comes to certain conversations, we gotta take him out of it. That's what it means. It means
No,
that
Wayne is
he's
top
dope.
five in every category. Wayne is top five in every statistical category you have as a rapper. Wayne is top five in, and that's just a fact.
I don't know. When you have somebody write some shit for you, it's no good, bro.
Jay Z took lines from Biggie, Snoop Dogg, and all type of people and put them
No,
in
he didn't
songs.
take, but he did that on purpose. You know why? To give them publishing. That's why he did that. Seriously.
Oh man,
To give
I
them the
didn't know that.
publishing. Yeah, that was to give them publishing. You put those lines in, and yeah, they were catchy lines, but see, that's kind of hip hop. You're referencing something that's different than someone saying. And first of all, getting a line or two is different than getting your whole rhyme written for you. That's what
Yeah.
we're talking about here. Collaborating is cool. Like shit. Everybody's gotten a line from somebody. You know, you're in a group, you trying to come up with that last thing, and your man's like, what if you said that? Ah, good looking. That's not
Yeah.
writing your shit. That's niggas just kind of working together. It's
Somebody
when
writing the whole song for you.
I'm sitting there for fucking 45 minutes writing some shit down, and then I hand you the paper and say this. That's different. That's different.
Yeah.
And if you've ever done that, if you ever took a paper from someone else and read their whole shit and recited it as yours,
that's biting.
and
That's ghostwriting.
you've gone against a certain MC code. And I feel like you have now disqualified, even if you can write, even if you know what I mean? Even if you can write.
Yeah.
Well, then what? Then you should have just wrote. You should have kept writing. But the minute you did that, that's like saying, that's like saying, yeah, I'm heterosexual, but I had this one gay incident. Like, nigga, you're gay then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get away from that
there's
shit.
no
Like,
other way around
I
it.
can't
There's
take
no
you
other
out
way
of
around it.
the conversation now of niggas that's bisexual. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, because you did that. I can't take you. You see what I'm saying? I can't put you in the conversation of niggas that's never done no crazy shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
But hey, what you want to do is what you want to do. That's up to you. Listen, I want to, before we get out of it, I want to get your perspective on, because it seems like you might know a little bit about old school hip hop. Well, first of all, what do you consider old school hip hop? You're 25. What do you consider old school hip hop?
Like how you were saying Public Enemy and LL and all that. That's old school to me. Like the Rakims and the KRS-Ones and like all that is old school to me. Like I know about the music from maybe, but I can't even say that because like I listen to the old, well, not hip hop, but I listen to all the old school R&B. Like I listen to the Isley Brothers and all that shit. But I'm not talking about hip hop. I'm talking about old songs in general. Like I listen to the Isley Brothers, I listen to the Temptations, I listen to Rick James, I listen to, you get what I'm saying? Like I know about all the old shit, but as far as with hip hop, I don't really go back that far with hip hop. Like I don't know Public
Well,
Enemy
that's what I'm
songs.
saying.
Like,
What your
yeah.
old school might be Biggie, like might be Tupac.
No. I know Biggie. I know Biggie and Pac. I know them. I know Snoop. I know some NWA. But old school for me, like I said, like Rakim and LL and Public Enemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, you a fan of today's music, I assume, like today's
Of
hip hop.
course.
What kind of hip hop are you fucking with now? Like, what's your top artist right now? What's your top five right
my
now?
top five right now
Right
from New
now,
York or from
just
everywhere.
everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna go Drake, of course. Um Probably Future, Drake, Future. Probably got to throw. Well, damn, there's so many different genres. Like it's trap music, then you still got the lyrical niggas. I'm gonna say Drake, Future. I'm gonna say Lil Uzi. I'm gonna say Young Thug, and I'm gonna say probably Lil Baby. Those are the top five niggas right now. I feel like, yeah,
Yeah, I definitely was told that Little Baby is like definitely.
yeah, he's scorching. He's scorching
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
supposed to be like the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, he's that dude right now. Like, but Drake is like how Jay-Z was, like in the early 2000s, in the mid two, like that's what Drake is. Like he's the
Drake has
god right now.
never stopped since he. It seems like he's just on a never-ending fucking run
Yo,
of.
he has the most songs charted on Billboard in the history of the world of fucking music. Like that like do you can you fathom that shit? Like he has in the fucking history of music, Elvis, the Beatles, all the motherfuckers. Drake is number one on the billboards. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that is insane.
Like, could you imagine somebody trying to do a versus battle with Drizzy? Like, bro, why do you even come to this shit, bro? Why did you come here to do
The
a
only
fucking
one that
versus
could even
battle?
think about that would be a
Hove
Jay-Z. That's the
or
only one.
Wayne, Hove or Wayne.
Yeah,
Wayne actually,
Hov or Wayne. Yeah,
yeah,
Hov or
because
Wayne.
Wayne or Kanye too, Kanye too.
You
Kanye
think he
has
got
over
as
80
much
hits.
as not, but yeah,
Yeah, Kanye. It's like you have level. It's different brackets and there's different levels and there's
they'd have
different
to go.
tiers.
They'd have to go past 20, maybe for that verses. For those type of verses,
Nah, I think you still got to keep it to 20. I think you still would have to keep it to 20. But I would love to see Drake go against
that'll be
Kanye.
hard to hard 20 to pick.
Drake versus Kanye would be fucking insane.
Drake versus Jay-Z.
I want to see Jay Z go against Wayne though. I don't want to see Drake go against Hov. I want to see
No, I can
Kanye
see
go
that.
against
Yeah,
Drake.
okay,
You-
okay,
And you know
okay. I like
why? You
those.
know
I
why?
like those.
You know why? Because I feel like a lot of the people that's doing the verses, they have like some type of aura around them. Those two people, like they have some type of tension or some type of quarrel or some. They have history together, like the Jeezy and Gucci, or like the Monica and Brandy. Like they all had some type of past incident within those two people. So Drake and Kanye, they have like a feud, some type of weird feud that they have going on. So I want to see that shit. Like Drake, I mean Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, they had their little beef before. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I want to. It got to be a backstory while I'm gonna go watch the fight. Like I don't want to watch a fight with two people. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it has to be a backstory. Like what's gonna draw me in besides the music? You get what I'm saying? Like Gucci
Yeah,
and Jeezy. Like Jeezy tried to get
you
that
watch
nigga
that,
clapped. I've I've watched it at least seven times. At least seven
man.
times, because I'm a Gucci fan. Like I fuck with Gucci, but GD
Really,
smoked his ass. GD smoked him.
I mean, I can't
Musically,
lie.
he smoked him. He
Musically,
smoked him.
yes,
He smoked him musically, but Gucci was stunting on his ass the whole time. Like, he was fronting on him. He was shining on him. He was styling on him. He killed them with the cool points. He killed them with the cool points. But strictly music, Jeezy got it. But Gucci
yeah.
styled. Gucci
Strictly
didn't care.
music.
Yeah, Gucci didn't care about music because it was seven songs that I had that I thought Gucci was gonna play. He didn't. Gucci didn't care about that. He wanted to embarrass Jeezy. He played five diss records. Like he wanted to
Yeah,
embarrass him. He really wanted to
yeah.
embarrass. That's why he took the battle. He didn't care about winning the battle. He said, "I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna dress flyer than you. I'm gonna talk shit to you, and I'm gonna show the world that you a bitch." That's
And
what
and
Gucci
I
wanted to
and I
do.
must say I was a little disappointed in
Jeezy, that he backed
in
down.
Jeezy's in his gear. Why are we still why are we still wearing jerseys? Like I guess he was trying to do a
No, no,
throwback
no.
or something
Vintage.
like
Yeah, he was doing the vintage Jeezy.
right.
That's
I
really that was the look he was
understand.
going
Yeah,
for.
vintage Jeezy, Black Mafia. Remember when we used to wear these? But like, nah, we can't wear these jerseys and shit no more. That's what I'm saying. I loved what Gucci was wearing,
I got on
actually. You know what I
10,000. I got on
mean? Like
10,000. Look at my opponent. I got on 10,000, nigga.
but also, the man did have the great comeback. Like, nigga, fuck an outfit, nigga. I own half Atlanta. Like, would you rather have a $10,000 outfit or fucking some real estate out this motherfucker? Like,
Yeah,
what do
that's
we
true.
real? And see, that goes to show
the maturity
what we
level of
see
both of
as
them.
importance amongst
Hmm.
black people a lot of times. Yes, and the maturity level of different people's minds. So yes, let's understand black people. Having a $10,000
Outfit
dollar
on.
outfit is nice, but having 10,000 acres is even nicer.
That's a
Um,
fact.
so yeah, let's not get it twisted out here. But
Hmm.
yes, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know a lot of Gucci's music like that. I feel like
Yeah.
that's you got to be either of a
From
certain
Atlanta.
age
From
or
Atlanta.
from a certain region. You got to be
Hmm.
from Atlanta, where Jeezy shit, since he was on Def Jam,
It came up to New York.
transcended more. Yeah, it
Hmm.
transcended more. It went more national, and
And he
Jeezy
got
was
five songs
somebody
with
that
he got 5 songs with Jay-Z. So I mean,
right. So he
hmm
was somebody that you just fucked with. You know what I mean? And he just had that shit I felt like. And so yeah,
hmm
all the shit he was playing in the battle um
it resonated with you.
definitely resonated with me. What's funny is my son my son believes that Gucci won, you know, and so he puts up a meme and it did have me laughing. He said he put up a picture and it was of Jeezy. And it was
Jumping over the
no, it
yeah.
was of Jeezy with the with the throwback shit on, and he was like, everybody that think Jeezy won dresses like this, still dresses like this.
That's a
I
fact.
thought that was funny. I was like, shut the fuck. I was like, nigga, I actually liked Gucci's gear better. You are right about that dressing shit, but
Yeah.
nah,
And
fuck
the
that. Jeezy
and the
won,
coat Jeezy had on was too tight. He couldn't even get the coat off his fucking arms. The coat was too tight.
or maybe his arms is a little big.
Shit, we'll get a coat. We'll get a coat. We'll get a coat that fits you, motherfucker. Then come here with
That's
that
what I
extra
get my
small
out.
shit on. He had an extra small fur coat on.
You said he had a medium. That's what you're saying. His coat was
Yeah, he
a
had a
medium.
medium. Yeah. Hell
Nah,
yeah.
man. Shout out to both of them. No, they had damn almost 2 million people up in that bitch.
They had
I
the
saw
most
like
views on the verses.
1.7. Yeah.
They had the
And
most.
what
They had the
was
most views.
what was strong about it, how you knew it was strong, you didn't see the shit dropping at any
They
time.
stayed there. They stayed.
Sometimes you'd see them verses where they get high and then it starts to drop or whatever, you know what I mean? During the shit. This shit ain't dropped. This shit was going hard
What's
body the whole time.
what's a verses that you want to see? Like, what's 2 verses that you want to see that you haven't seen yet that you think would be like astronomical?
Well, I think we spoke about some of them already just now.
Yeah.
A Jay-Z, Little Wayne would be
But what about from
astronomical.
the dudes from the late '80s and the early '90s, like some of those
Okay,
battles?
maybe like we can do like a Rakim Kane.
Hmm.
Rakim, Big Daddy Kane would be a good
Hmm.
one. Um, let's see.
But you got to remember these
I
dudes got
know
to have 20
LL once smoked
songs.
with somebody. Yeah.
I think LL want to
Uh-huh.
battle. I think LL want to battle Jay Z, but LL don't got 20 songs that can go against Jay Z.
And it's a different type of era too. I think LL needs to back his era up a little bit. Like
But he
Jay-Z
had hit.
is a little
L,
further down the road.
they said LL. I think if I'm not mistaken, they said LL was the only artist that had a hit in 4 different decades or 3 different decades or something like that. LL was the only
I
artist to do
wouldn't
that.
doubt that. I wouldn't
Yeah,
doubt
so
that.
I mean, and he felt like he was out in the late '90s and the early 2000s, so he can go up against Hov. I don't think personally he can go up against Hov. Hov's gonna beat him 20-0.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a good selection.
Yeah, Hov might beat him 20-0. I did a battle earlier with one of Prodigy's artists, Bugs Baguettes. I don't know if you ever heard of Bugs Baguettes, but he's like one of he came from under the Prodigy era. Me and him did a versus battle on my IG live, and it was Prodigy versus Nas. I had Nas, he had Prodigy, and we did 12 songs.
You know what might be dope? A group one. Fucking De La
Mob
Soul
Deep.
versus Tribe Called Quest.
Or what about a Mob Deep versus Capone and Noriega?
Mm. I
Or
think
or
Mob Deep
or
wins that.
Onyx versus MOP.
Mm. Interesting.
Mm, yeah.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
I like the
Hell
way your
yeah.
mind works. I like the
I
way your
know
mind works.
you know, you know.
I like the way your mind is working. Okay, okay, I can see
Yeah,
those things.
I actually talked to Fredro about the Onyx versus the MOP shit when I had interviewed him on my live. Yeah, I think the Onyx, but they don't got 20 songs though. So if you don't got 20 hits, I don't want to hear you on no verses. Honestly,
What's your what's your IG?
Supreme underscore McGriff, SUPREME_MCGRIFF
Underscore.
McGriff. Yeah,
Follow the young god on IG.
definitely got some good content up there. If you want to see a motherfucker that's trolling, got it up there. You want to see a motherfucker kicking some knowledge, got it up there. You want to see a motherfucker that dress good, got it up there. If you want to see some funny shit, got it. Like I'm just a jack of all trades, man. I do it all.
So again, what else is coming up for you in the very near future? What you got
So
going
got
on? You doing
got
the clothes?
got the clothes, got the docu series, got the podcast. You know, I'm managing these two producers. These two producers is like on some next level shit. Like, and yeah, like we definitely gonna get some placements with a whole
What kind of
lot of rap.
style is it? What kind of style they
It's,
do?
you know, rap, trap type shit. Like they like some Metro Boomin slash Mike Will made it type producers. So
Copy.
I'm dealing with both of them. One of them is from Harlem and one of them is from actually from North Carolina. So I'm managing those two guys. You know, we definitely gonna get some placements this year. I'm doing a business venture with one of my friends that I grew up with in elementary school. Like he has like this exotic rental car thing that he's doing, and he made me the ambassador and the face of his company. So you know, if you want to get exotic car rentals when you're in New York, go to luxury car rentals. You know, I have the information in my on my Instagram. Like I'm in business with him. You know,
Well, what's
I'm
the
just
what's the what's the what's it? What is there a website or something? What is it?
nah. It's not a website. Well, it is. We do have a website, but like I have all the information on my Instagram. It's
Okay.
luxury. It's called Luxury Nation. All the exotic car. You want a Rolls Royce truck? You want a Bentley truck? You want a Lambo? Like if you want to come to New York and be on your fly shit or whatever. Well, probably not. It's probably not gonna be that much now because of COVID. But you know, if you want to shoot a video, if you want to, whatever you want to do with the car, if you want to fuck a bitch in it, whatever you want to do, you come rent it from us. Come rent it from us, and we gonna get you right. I'm doing that. You know, I'm probably like in another 3 or 4 months, I'm gonna be opening up a studio. Like, yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm out here, man. I gotta have. My dad told me you gotta have at least 5 or 6 hustles to to call yourself a successful businessman. So, I definitely want to have like 5 or 6 in different incomes, bringing in some cash flow.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We're
All legal too. We legal and we legit. That's the narrative we pushing right now. We not doing no illegal shit. We all legal and legit.
where could someone, if they want to get that fire ass T-shirt you have, where could they get that at?
Oh, the T, right on
Mhm.
my page. Right on my page. Just follow Supreme McGriff, DM me, and we gonna get you right. I'm gonna ship it right to you. 3 to 4 business days.
That's what's up. Follow the guard at Supreme McGriff. Go check it out. You can get his merch. Stay abreast of what he's doing.
Yes, sir.
And well, yo, brother, I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you for having me, Lord. This was a great. This might be my best interview. I think. I think this might be my best interview.
Yeah,
Yeah, this might be my best interview.
I think if you'd like to in the future, I like your perspective. Especially as a coming from someone younger in this generation. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
maybe we can bring you back just to just in general get your perspective from that younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That younger perspective
Absolutely.
right now, because
I mean,
this
you. I mean,
this is
first of
definitely an
all,
OG channel right here.
yeah, definitely.
OGs on this
But
channel.
the OGs definitely fuck with me, but I feel like now, being that we just discovered that we have the same birthday, I gotta be a regular on this motherfucker, man. We got the same birthday, man.
Ah,
We got the
well, that
same
lets me
birthday,
know
man.
a lot about you. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
lets me know that you're
I don't know if
smart
that's
as
a
a
good.
fucking
I don't
whip.
know if that. I don't know if that's a good thing or.
Nah, it's definitely a good thing. But
Yeah,
listen, let you get out of here. Enjoy the
appreciate you,
rest of your
man.
Sunday night.
Yeah, I'm
But
about to take it. I'm about to take it down after I hop off this shit, man. I've been up all day.
all
Appreciate
right,
you for having me, King, man. Much love, much respect. Appreciate
no
you,
doubt.
man.
Everybody, Young Supreme McGriff, P2. Peace.